Well, let's all.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. How you doing, Lynda?
I'm doing really well. How about you?
I'm doing good. It's good to be here and, spending my time with you. Look at my stray hair.
Oh, I think it looks very Veronica Lake.
Oh, well, thank you. Probably not with that laugh, though, but that's okay.
Right. Oh,
So we're gonna. I'm really looking forward to this show. So we have a lady here whose property has some really interesting things that are going on with it, and so basically, it's like she's got a mystical portal in the back of her house.
wow, that's really
Yeah,
that's
so
actually
this
so
is going to be exciting. This is going to be so this lady's name is Nansi Glover. She's going to be we're going to be bringing her on, and we're also going to be bringing on two of the investigators that have been helping her. So we've got Mario Ni, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Neofitu, and Tony Harris. So we're going to bring them on and introduce them. All right, just give me 1 second. There's Tony, Mario, and Nansi. Hello, guys.
Hello.
How you doing?
Greetings.
Good.
Good. So, okay. So this was kind of, we were like, we didn't know a whole lot about what was going on. So, Nansi, I want you to tell us, let's start with you. How did you discover what exactly is happening within your home? Or around your home? Where was the start of all of this? Because this is fascinating. And just so everybody knows, we've got some amazing pictures. And it's like, I'm really excited about this. We've also got some video footage as well. So yeah, we're really looking forward to this. So Nansi, tell us, like, if you can.
Yeah, the house is always, everywhere I've gone, it's always been haunted. So just the idea of ghosts didn't bother me. But within the last 3 years, we decided to put up video cameras just to make sure, nobody's coming on the property and that. And you started going through the video cameras, and all of a sudden things just started showing up. So I got more and more interested. And then they started coming into the house, back into the house. And I thought, it's the same people over and over and over again.
Okay. And so, like, okay, so these are like ghosts, I guess. I'm assuming, right?
Some are ghosts. I'd say it started off as ghosts, but then it started changing.
Okay.
So this is where I brought Tony in, because it started like the portal. Other people were using the portal. The first thing I saw was like an outline of Sasquatch. And I made that joke. That's how I met Tony, going, oh, the Sasquatch cloak. That's the joke. I don't understand this. And then that's how I met Tony. And then him and Dan came to investigate, and then everything just blew up from there.
Oh, wow. Okay. So when you say blew up from there, what do you mean? Tell us.
More stuff happened into the house. Started seeing a lot of odd shapes, shadows, weird dreams. Then when you look outside, I have neighbors that all have the same cameras as I do.
Yeah.
And nobody has anything on their camera except for me. Because I'd phone them up and go, do you see anything different? And they go, no, everything's fine. Are you sure you don't see this? No, everything's fine. So it always, and where the portal is, I think, is right in front of my camera. And for some reason, I think they want me to see them. I don't know what they want from me, but they're trying to show something. And that's what we're here to try to figure out.
That is so cool. Okay. So Tony, when Nansi called you, what was your first thought? Like, what what were you thinking, or what was your initial reaction to all of this?
Like any investigation, right? We go to a client's house with an open mind, right? We go there to see what's happening, and sometimes we go there to debunk what's happening. I brought along Dan, right? He's one of our mediums. And just upon walking into the door, right, and one of the first things he said is, "There's a older man on the stairway, looking at us as we come to the door." And I go, "Oh, this is going to be interesting." And throughout the night, we had a number of events that happened, not in dramatic, right, like no poltergeist activity, but little things here and there. We walked through the house, upstairs, downstairs, and we also went outside in the backyard. And in the backyard, there's a gate connecting to a field. And we walked the field, and we got quite a few EVPs, right, with the spirit box and without the spirit box. We heard a gunshot, um, on that. So right from there, I said, "Oh, we got something to go with here." So it was pretty interesting first day.
Yeah, no kidding.
Wow.
And AC didn't say it was crazy. That was the main thing.
Oh no. No, that's one of the main reasons a lot of people bring us into their place, right? To just to validate what they're getting. So we're quite used to that. And oh yeah, right away we say, yeah, but there's things happening here.
Okay. And then, so when you brought Mario on, how did that happen?
Mario, as I said, I had talked with him back and forth through Instagram, just chat. And I throw him a video here and there, and he was always very, he debunked things or not, but he was never pushy. And that's what I liked about him. And it wasn't for about a couple of months. Oh, I guess actually it's almost a year now, Mario, wouldn't it have been?
Oh, yeah.
About a year, where I felt I had trust in him, that he wasn't going to go, show my videos or take advantage of them. And so I decided, I think it's time to bring Mario in, another voice, another someone to hear, and another view.
Okay.
That's smart. That's very smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason why now we're showing the videos is because I think we're at the point now where Nansi's ready to share them.
Yeah. Well,
I was very protective.
Let's talk about that for a second, because you do have a book coming out next year.
Yes.
What is the name of the book? Basically, because we want people to be able to know about the book, watch for the book, and then we'll probably be bringing you back on when the book is published so that we can, discuss the book. But what is the name?
I don't have a date yet. The publisher is Schiffer Publishing, and right now it's in design stage. All the editing that's done. The book's name is Whispers from the Unknown.
Okay.
Because anytime that I hear something or someone talk, I have no idea who they are. So we don't know. Could it be interdimensional spirits? Could it be, ghosts? Could it be? So that's why it's the name of the book. It's basically my life of every, encounter I met.
So one of the things I was thinking, I was gonna I want to pull up a picture here, because it really fascinates, and then maybe you can tell us a little bit about it, and what was the experience, I guess, behind that, if that's okay. So one of the ones I was really fascinated by is this one here. So I think you guys can see. I mean, that literally, to me, when I look at that looks like somebody kind of almost dancing out of the mist. Like it's beautiful.
That's what I call. That's my book cover, and that's why I named it. To me, it's an angel, because I've never seen anybody in white, and she looks like she's sitting there just watching. Yeah, like in the white fluorescent body, you can see her legs crossed.
Yeah.
And almost like, this is what I see. I don't know what anybody else sees, but I see almost like a cape hanging down the back. And to me, it was more angelic than scary when I saw it.
So tell us, because you've had a couple of experiences with angels. Is that correct?
I can't really say they're definitely angels, but to me, they were at least I was going to say more guidance, because you can't put a name on it. Something's definitely an angel, definitely a ghost. But these ones have come out. I had the main one, which Mario put on a video, is unfortunately my son came down with brain tumor.
Oh my.
And he had it removed. And then right after that, he got thyroid cancer.
Oh no. I'm so sorry.
So one night I prayed and I prayed and I prayed. And I said to them, look, I've seen you, I've heard you, but this time I need proof. I said, I need proof that there is somebody holding him, somebody holding his hand and guiding him and helping him through this. Because I said, I'm tired of just these little things here and there. And then the next morning I woke up and I looked at the cameras just to do the usual. And there was actually like an angel coming up right in front of the camera just to show that they were there.
Mario, do you remember which clip that was on with your channel? By chance?
Sorry, yes. I believe it's in that playlist there. So it's the one where the mist is rising up.
Oh, I've just got like the 5 videos here. I just don't know which one it would be. There's like aliens in the mist, beam, visitors, walking.
Okay, one moment. Let me just see.
For sure.
I just find this fascinating. I mean, how long has this been happening?
So walking out the mist, I think it was the 7-second clip one, I believe.
Okay, I'll put that on. Yeah, How long has this been happening for?
Ghosts have been happening all my life. I grew up in a haunted house and it's just followed me. But this portal has been about the last 3 years.
Okay.
They've been more intensified to let me know something's out there.
Okay.
Yeah, chances are they were there for quite a while, right? But ever since you put the cameras out, Nansi, right, you started noticing things. And the reason why she's noticing things because she was getting alerts, right? And then she was saying, "Oh, she's figuring somebody's in the backyard, something's going on, animals," and she started looking and she started noticing all these strange events that is happening right in their backyard.
And your first thing you're trying to do is debunk it, going no, and I'll show each other friend going no, it's fog, and I'm going, fog doesn't come from the ground.
No,
fog comes over.
Well, how long have you been living there?
Oh, we're going on 28 years.
Okay, so prior to your putting video cameras out there, did you sense anything?
I got tears. Nope, that's the wrong one.
Oh, it might not have gone up yet. Let's see.
Okay. I just see video coming up, so that's why.
Yeah. So which one would it be? We've got.
Might not have gotten to it yet. I think it's.
That's not it. Sorry, I accidentally pressed that.
That's not it.
Strange happenings.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. So no, here in the house, we've had like video of something coming through the door in the bathroom.
Right.
And you can actually see a black shadow come up. I've been away and just check on the dog or things like that. And all of a sudden, like Stairway to Heaven was playing at midnight in my room.
Oh.
Okay.
So that kind of freaked me out. I'm thinking, what are you trying to say? Of course, the first thing is, why, like, are you saying something's going to happen? And it's just everything from TVs going off to noises to we have a toy that keeps coming out that has no batteries but shows up everywhere and starts singing.
Wow. That's
after a while you just get used to it.
Well, true. But no, I'm curious because of the cameras in the backyard. I just wondered whether, because now you can obviously see what's going on in the backyard because of the cameras. But
yes.
But prior to that, because you've lived there a long time, had you felt anything or sensed anything in the backyard where the cameras are?
Not really, because I never went out to the field that often, except with the dog.
Okay.
And it seems to happen between 3 and 5 a.m.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
There's a time period when everything happens.
That's interesting. Huh.
Did you find
Tony,
it? Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, that's okay. So, Tony, like, have you guys done a full investigation there, or like what?
We've been there. We've been there 4 times, right? With just me and Dan, because of the logistics, right, of our location. We mostly catered up in the northern area of Ontario, not north, but up Fergus there and that. So this me and Dan went there 4 times and did an investigation. And we brought our equipment with us, like EMF, meters was going off, we did a sweep of the place, and then we go back, and then we get high readings off it. One of our son's rooms, all our equipment went crazy. I mean, it was electrical interference, everything, right? When you listen to it, you're like, something's going on. Yeah. Spirit boxes we utilized, right? We got quite a few EVPs, cameras inside. This orbs, we got mostly orbs, but Nancy got quite a bit with her own internal camera onto it. So yes, it was. We did a pretty thorough investigation with it. Yes, we have.
Okay.
I think the funniest one was though. We took a chance because we were trying. Tony kept saying to try new things, so we decided we were going to smudge one night, and Tony got the smudge out, and he also got an Arabic with an Arabic, the
Lord's
poem
Prayer,
or Lord's Prayer,
in Arabic.
Yeah, and so we went around and started saying it and saging it, and then right after we got an EVP that just said, "Ooh, smoky."
Smoky. Sort of mocking what was going on, right? It's all about the intent of the place.
Absolutely. So I'll show. Okay, so I'm going to bring up this picture here.
That's one of the angels.
That's one of. Yeah, you can see the wings for sure. Like that's what it looks like for me. As you can see, it looks like you can see the wings, wingspan there. And then this one here. Oh, that's
alien.
Wild. Yes. Oh, yeah. You can tell that one.
Yeah.
That looks very alien. I'm not gonna lie.
With that one, every time I showed to somebody, the first thing they said, "Oh yeah, that's a gray," right? And it looks like it's trying to manifest itself, right? Like coming through a portal, and so that's let alone that's pretty scary itself. When I first went there, right, I was expecting only spirits. Right, and then we started encountering the grays and other creatures, right? Beings, and it got a little freaky.
So when I went, this is a still shot from a clip. It's one of the videos that's on there. Some of the videos I just looked didn't upload properly, so you might be missing some. So I just saw on YouTube now. But this one drove me mad because it's so clear, but the more I look at it, the more aspects of it are interesting. Like, can you see the white specks below it?
Yes.
Like those little white specks. So as this mist is rolling in, these white specks seem to encircle wherever the gray develops. And in the clip, there's another still shot of a circle of white dots around the gray at a later point in the video, and I just wonder, is that the actual portal key opening there? I'm not sure, but
so this
there's
would
something.
be the aliens one, right? Like where it says
I believe
aliens
so.
in the mist. Okay.
Yeah, so it'll be that one.
Yeah, let me just bring that up. Hang on a second.
That's scary, not gonna lie.
All right. Oh, okay. Hang on. What are we doing here? Wait a minute.
Are you on the playlist? Oh, there you go.
Yeah, right here.
Okay, I think this one is one.
There we go. Okay. Oh wow, look at that. Hey.
I got comparisons of mists on video just to see what it looks like, and
yeah, when you zoom in, look at that. Like that's crazy.
Wow.
And there's a second
Very
point
clear.
where you can see its hand stretched out there.
Yeah.
There's another point here somewhere, I think that. So there, If you look, there's a ring of white dots there. If you go back a second, when it was freeze
I
framed.
think it's replaying. Or hang on.
Okay.
Where would it be? Right about here. I think.
Somewhere around there, yeah. So let it play, and then it'll freeze frame, and just pause it there.
Wow.
There, pause it there.
Yeah.
So there's a ring there.
Oops, it kept going. Sorry, but
There
yeah,
was
you could definitely see that.
Yeah.
Go back.
Yeah, Mario, you're right.
And I thought, even if it is just if this is a normal mist, why is there a distinct ring of lights in this mist?
Yeah, it's very clear too. That's crazy.
Wow.
What a good shot though. Like honestly, it's just like we aren't sometimes blessed with being able to see these things all the time. You know what I mean? So when you do see them, it's just absolutely amazing and beautiful and fascinating how it comes out like that.
The most time, like most people, right, who have cameras in the back, if they see alert to something going on, they see the mist, they go, I don't see nothing.
Yeah.
But Nancy, she took the time and to go through the videos almost frame by frame, just because she's seen something going on there, right? And if it was her noticing within that frames of this gray being, right, just is manifesting, right? I mean, most people don't have the patience to sit there to go through it all.
And I have to highlight that I've seen matrixing happen. You see your digital artifacts, and you see in mist matrixing happen before, but this is over. It's not just one frame; it's several frames. You can see it morphing, and it's so obvious. It's just hard to deny it.
Yeah.
And there's more than one, right? If you,
Yeah.
you notice, yeah, he's right.
That's what
Looks like there's-
Sparky says here. He says
Yeah.
it looks like there's two at least, one above and one below.
Yeah.
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 Well, I noticed that when he stopped the circle, I could see one above and one below when he
Yeah.
stopped it.
Yeah. I could see that too.
And then we actually have one, I think that Mario has, is it looks like somebody being beamed down and then walking out of the beam.
I
I think
that
that's
was
on the
at
ones that
same time.
actually says beam. Is that right, Mario? Like that would be
Yeah.
the one. Okay.
It's the one that's someone walking out the mist. I think that's what I.
Well, no, it
I
looks like
thought that was-
it looks like something actually being beamed down straight, and then they walk away from it.
Yeah, but it's the title that says "Walking Out of the Mist." I think that's what that one is. Let me see, because there's the other one that's titled "Beam," and that's weird in
Oh wait a
itself.
minute, that's not it. This is
That's not it.
This is a whole different channel. I don't know.
Oh
what's
yeah.
going on. Hang on a second. I don't know what.
That's one of the videos, but that's another thing altogether.
Yeah.
Totally.
that is my finger apparently pressing on all kinds of shit back here. Okay, hang on a second. Let me just go back here. I have to just upload it. The fun of technology.
Oh gosh.
Right?
It wasn't for technology, we would not have gotten that picture.
That's true.
This is very true.
It's absolutely true.
Yeah.
So we'll go back here. Okay. And
It's the 7-second clip, I believe.
Okay.
of the beam, right? No.
Go that one. Yep.
Walking out of the mist.
Yeah,
All right.
that's how I named it because there was already the one with the beam up there. So
Okay, why is it doing this? Oh my god. Jeepers, creepers. Sorry. There we go. Okay. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
that one I didn't really need to do much to, so I didn't need to.
Sorry. Oh my gosh.
that's incredible. That is incredible.
And the weird thing about this mist is that it reminds me of that electrical mist that everyone's spoken about in ufology, about the one where that aircraft got sort of teleported into that ring of electrical mist as he described it, and lost time and ended up somewhere in the Florida Keys.
Yes.
And what I like about this, you can see it's a clear night and the moon is shining.
Yes.
Exactly.
That is just amazing. That's
Wow.
amazing. Sorry.
And you're right. It looks like it steps out of the portal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then cloaks and walks away.
Yeah, it walks away. Wow. That's
So
incredible.
I'm just going to.
Did you have the angel one, Mario, or not? The one, the main one.
That one didn't upload properly, so I'll have to do it again.
Wow.
There's this one here too. So this one is visitors from the field. So I'm just going to play this one.
Yep.
And oh, look at that.
Oh,
So
the
when
bar
I-
light.
Yeah, when I first saw this, I thought it was a spider's web, and I was like, saying, "Nancy, it's a spider's web. I've seen them before." But then I thought, the more I thought about, I was like, "No."
Yeah, that's crazy.
I looked at this clip several times, and the more you look at it, the more you see.
That is amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay.
So, I think the whole clip comes at the end.
Yeah.
So
And this one
is
is the
full
one to
clip.
attack the camera.
Yeah. So it's the motion trigger that, as Tony reminded me, because I thought it was actually striking the camera, but it's just the motion sensor being activated by that a bar of light that comes towards the camera there. So this is it here. I think that's the full clip now.
Okay.
Yeah, so that bar
Oh,
of
wow.
light. Now, from the distance from the edge of the field there
Mhm.
to the camera is about 40. Was it about
About
30,
45
40
feet.
Yeah. So that's quite a distance being traveled in that, few seconds.
Oh, so this is the other one. Hang on a sec. I got to go back again. Okay. Sorry. All right. I just want to play this one more time. There we go. Look at that. That is.
So the anomaly on the left there, if you pause it here,
Hmm.
that guy, the one that's vertical, I've got another clip of it more enhanced, but at the very top, there's a moment where you can see eyes shine, and it looks like a gray. And
Oh, okay.
when I saw that, I thought to myself, that's when everything changed in this clip for me.
Mhm.
And it made me think, okay, so the light bar that's coming towards the camera,
Yeah.
was that a distraction for this one on the left to get away?
That's
without
interesting.
being noticed?
Yeah. Yeah. This one almost, the one on the left almost has a bug-like appearance to it, doesn't it?
Because the one on the left is right at the far left of where that tree was, and it's so small.
That's interesting.
When you watch the whole video, I mean, you only got a clip of it, right? But you could actually see it moving, like it's sort of walking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So right away we go like, this. Well, first it caught our attention, then we try to figure what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. The more studying we did, the more questions we had.
It's always that way, isn't it?
And that third clip there with the orb that kept manifesting,
Mhm.
it was always in the same spot, and it manifested twice in that same spot, and that's where we think the portal might be, or
Oh, wow.
in that vicinity.
Jesus.
That is
Just-
incredible.
Yeah. That's really amazing.
Yeah. I got reminded by Dan, from another team member, that he does Sasquatch. And he showed this video to a friend, right, who has experiences, and he said he sees the same kind of light going to the woods, like a bar of light,
Oh,
right,
really?
whenever the Sasquatch is around. So we're going like, I'm not saying Sasquatch, but it's something strange.
It makes me wonder whether it's a technology they use, though, whether these beings, whether it's Greys or Sasquatch or whatever. I mean, some people use Sasquatch as alien in origin as well, but whether these bars of light, I don't know. I was thinking to myself, are these keys that they use to open up these portals?
Right.
Okay. I'm going to play this one too. This is Beam breaching the portal. I like that. Okay, let's see what's happening here. Oh.
Maybe want to go back to the beginning.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
starting off at the beginning.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
This is during a thunderstorm.
This is
And
incredible.
as you can see, pay attention to the fact that there's no clouds in the sky there. Obviously, it's raining, but when the beam comes, pay attention to that. And it's only there for one frame. So this is a testament to Nancy's dedication, where she went through frame by frame to find this beam. There's so many other things going on in this clip, but I just...
Oh, is there ever? This is about, it's like about a,
Yeah.
oh, there it is.
So look,
Look at that.
this is right above where we think the portal is as well.
Wow.
And it doesn't go all the way down. There's a blur underneath it, and I don't know where those clouds came from.
No.
It literally looks like it's trying to just breach out like a roof or something like that. You know what I mean? Like that there's something there, but it's not there to the visible eye. That's what it looks like. Okay.
Jeez.
That's amazing. Okay, I'm just gonna keep playing. Wow.
It's just slow motion, just analyzing it, because you just...
And it's a strong beam of light.
Boys,
and it doesn't look like a raindrop. You can see, you've seen so many raindrops in that clip.
Yeah, that's
even the lightning looks different.
It does. But look at it. It just stops.
And the first thing I thought of, and I think we're all on the same wavelength, is Skinwalker Ranch.
That's exactly what I thought of.
Yeah.
Skinwalker Ranch. Jeez, is this another Skinwalker Ranch?
I have never watched the show, so I don't know the reference.
Sorry.
But yeah, I mean that's just amazing. Absolutely amazing.
That is that is not your typical lightning strike.
Now, I want to add a little thing to this. I got another member of the team, right? He does remote viewing, and he's done Nancy's house, and he's made contact with the spirits in there. But when I send him pictures of this, he tells me it's nothing to do with human. He doesn't get no feeling whatsoever that it's anything to do with spirits or anything to be humanoid. He doesn't know what it is. He gets nothing. He said it's just like no feelings whatsoever, right? Wow. And he himself has encountered Greys, right, himself. But he said there's something weird about this. He said, and he's pinning it on being alien.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. I wouldn't think it would be anything else.
Yeah, and also to it, but the portal, right? According to one of the famous authors out there, Whitney Schubert, he did communion. He's encountered all things: ghosts, aliens, leprechauns, Sasquatch, everything, and he claims that they all use the same portal, the same way of traveling in and out of this dimension. So why not? If it's already been built, why create something else? Just use it.
I agree, because I mean, portal is based on the French word porte, which is door. So if a doorway is open, of course you're going to use it, regardless of whether you're alien in origin, angelic in origin. It doesn't really matter. If a door is open, then you're going to use it.
Just an easier passageway.
Exactly.
Yeah, like Nancy, right? You describe it as being a train station, right?
Well, I was told that my house is described as thick of a Nevada desert. and then there's a gas station.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the gas station.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So they come in, they visit for a while, and then they leave. And they basically leave me alone because I'm the ticket master. I just take their tickets, go, okay, next.
So I just want to let everybody know that one of the reasons why we haven't said anything about where this is because Nancy's asked us not to disclose the location. And the reason for that is, you know, the thing is we don't want people out there. She doesn't want people out there.
No.
Nobody wants people out there. And because what happens when people get out there, they mess it up. Like, let's be honest, right? Or there's a lot of disrespect towards what is happening on the property. And so, if you want to learn more too, her book is going to be coming out next year. So, that's something to watch for, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, this is unreal. Like,
Do we have any more pictures, Mario?
we do have pictures
Pictures,
here.
yes.
Okay. I didn't know what subject we were
we'll
on.
go through these. So this one is really interesting too.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, this one spooks me as well.
What happened was Nancy was taking pictures in a bedroom and posting them, and she was getting orbs. So I had an idea come to my head, and we're texting, right? I says, "Have you tried to take pictures without the flash?" And we're gonna go back and forth, right? And she says, "Okay." And so she took pictures at flash, and she got this. Result. And I go like, what is it? Are you moving your camera? Because sometimes when you hold a camera,
when you move
right,
it, and if there's lights, like if there's a car going by, let's just say you're going to get some very similar images, kind of thing.
Yeah. And so that's what I figured too. I asked her, did she have any those strip lightings, right? Anything like that? Because sometimes even if they're not plugged in, the infrared will light them up. No, didn't have any, right? There's only a few little lights in her room. Right? One was with the TV light, infrared, and then there's a couple of other ones, but there was none in that direction for facing that. I do believe that's your bedroom, bathroom.
Yeah, that's facing the bathroom.
Yeah,
We just nicknamed these lights now wormies because they look like worms to us.
And if you magnify that, you will see that it almost looks like a worm. It really looks like a worm, right? Inside of it, right at the end there, right? It almost looks like it's got a tongue.
What's more interesting with this picture that we were looking at when we were analyzing more and more is you could see. Okay, is that a window frame or is it a door frame there?
The left is a door frame. Are we talking about like the imp?
Yeah, the creature that's
sitting on the dresser. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a figure there. It's crouched down. That was not there when they were taking the picture.
Okay.
Can you sort of see the outline of the crouched figure?
Yeah.
Lynda's still looking.
If you follow the door frame, the top of the door frame there, that it gets intersected by its head. Follow its body down in a crouched position.
Oh, I see it now.
It's even casting a shadow.
Yes, that's what's interesting. It casts a shadow. And I'm wondering whether these, what you're calling the wormies, are the same lights that we're seeing on the cameras as the those beams that keep flying around.
Not even your bedroom is safe.
Nope. Not even your bathroom is safe.
Well, it's just interesting how in focus the beam of light is there as opposed to everything else.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah.
That's really true.
Amazing. Then the next one we actually have here is this one.
Backyard.
Yeah. And I don't know if this was from the video. Is this the same one from the video? No, this actually looks like it's got a face in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that was somebody walking out behind.
Spiritually, not real.
Yeah. Like if you look, there's a white.
I call it Michael Myers.
Yes, that's exactly what it looks like Michael Myers, being in there. That's interesting.
Wow.
That's just crazy. Hey. Okay. I'm gonna go for this one here too. Just a sec. Look at
That's
that.
my lady.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful.
She is showing up about 2 or 3 times in different pictures.
She almost looks like a queen. You know what I mean? Like the way that she's represent, like it almost looks like she has a crown on her head, and it almost, I don't know, it just looks like an old fashioned dress, like not old fashioned, but like a royal, like the type of dress that a royalty would wear. That's what it looks like for me.
Well, she has a black long dress. So I'm finding she's showing up in 3 times, and she has a long black dress on, and sometimes she comes with little children, and they hide behind her.
Oh,
I
Okay.
think she's the one that protects the area and the house. She's the guardian.
Okay.
That's what I feel that she is. And when I had Tony investigate with the remote viewer, they said he was stopped by saying, "No, why are you here?"
Huh.
Yeah, that was John. John, right, remote viewed the place, and he encountered her. But before her, he encountered the children, and they were very excited to see him. He says the children were around the mid 1800s dress and all that. They're very hyper, right? And he was trying to talk to them, right? But they were just super excited to see him, right? Your remote viewing of it all, right? And but she came in, right, and basically took control of the situation.
Sparky's asking if that is a reflector near the tree.
What that is I had to make proof that to see about wind and wind direction. So we put a flag there just to see if it was windy or not. And as you can see, the flag is down. There's no wind as the mist comes in. There's no wind with it.
Okay, that's
so it was just a way of proving that it's not just mist coming in. You can see the flag move. So it's our way of saying, look, it's still moving, but nothing is moving the wind or the trees or nothing.
Right. Okay. That makes a lot of sense.
So clear. I mean, that is absolutely so clear.
Yeah.
Now, what you got to realize here is that the camera is showing nothing, and all of a sudden you get this mist comes out of nowhere, and it's a matter of 30 seconds to a minute, and it comes and it's gone, and there's no more mist whatsoever.
It goes as soon as it comes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So, and most time the mist comes out of the ground, not from the in the air. It pops out of the ground,
raises up rather than comes forward. Okay.
Yeah.
One other factor I wanted to highlight is that if these were spider webs, it's quite interesting because there was actually a heavy mist around us, Lynda, like a couple of weeks back, and that morning I went out to the park and I was seeing all the spider webs, and every single strand was visible. It had the dew on it. So if this mist was around, why isn't it got the entire strand filled with dew?
Yep.
Why are they not visible that way?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's not spider webs. There's no way.
Sparky says, I know ground fog, and in my opinion, that is not ground fog or any fog I have seen.
I agree.
Yeah,
exactly.
Right. I see. I'm from the Maritimes. I seen ground fog. Coming up. But that's too fast. Sorry?
That's not. Sorry, I was just trying to show I actually took pictures of all the spider webs. I can't get it to show properly though, but I don't know. Can you see that? No.
Yeah, I mean it looks completely different. Like you can tell that these aren't spider webs. You know, it's too.
Oh, that's the children.
Yeah, look at that. You can see their faces right there.
And these two, Nancy's sent me a few pictures, and I've seen these faces in multiple of her pictures.
Really?
Different. Not exactly the same. So it's not like they're in that stance every time. They're like in different positions.
And these are the 2 boys that I have a picture of the woman, and they're hiding behind the woman. You can see their heads peeking out.
Yes.
Yeah. And it looks like one's an older boy, I'd say about 8 or 9. The other one's about 6. And one's more a little chubbier than the other one. And
wow.
Is there 3 of them?
I don't see 3. I only saw 2. Unless you see another. What do you
I
guys?
see a
No, I
third
don't
face.
see him in the picture. I was just wondering because I was like, kind of it felt like three, I guess is the best
Yeah.
way to say it.
There is
Yeah.
a third face there at the bottom. I sort of see. Now
Okay.
this is where I've got to also jump in as the skeptical side and say pareidolia, our favorite word. But I don't like saying it in this case. It doesn't fit. It just
Yeah.
doesn't fit for me.
Well, it was just interesting because when you were talking about the boys showing up with her like a few minutes ago, I felt, I guess is the best way to say it, three of them rather than two of them.
Yeah.
So I don't know if another one does, at times show up or whatever, but I just felt three more than saw three. I guess
Yeah.
is the best way to say it. Yeah. Like three boys. I'm not sure, but yeah,
Fascinating.
this one
And there's
here.
they're there again.
That's them again.
Wow.
And they're always in the center. This
Yeah.
mist always has them in the center.
Huh.
It almost looks like it's like an explosion, like something's coming up with the lines and something's in the middle of it, right? It's
It does. It does. It looks like an explosion. Absolutely. It's really interesting because Mario, you and I had this conversation the other day that, nobody talks a lot about mists and how important they are in the
No.
fields.
They
I mean,
discounted it now and they just throw the pareidolia to everything.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's less
exactly.
investigating.
I think, yeah, and I think too, especially, lately last few years, especially with all the digital technology, I think a
Mhm.
lot of people tend to put that as the explanation. It's like the cover explanation for everything. And I mean, to some degree, yes, you can understand as to why, but then when you get things like this, it, it doesn't explain it at all.
And
Like
nowadays you get a lot of things that's AI producing them.
That's right.
And that's the problem because that's why you'll see actually the date stamp on top of this. This is when this was recorded.
And the beautiful thing is that AI is not at this point yet. The AI has to be clean. This
AI
would be-
doesn't come out as like grainy or like security camera kind of look to it or anything like that. It's got a very sharp point, like, I guess is the best way to say it. The ring of the blur on the bottom looks like a boom coming from the ground.
Yeah, it's true. But what's interesting is that, as paranormal investigators, I mean, Tony, you know this, and Mario, you know this as well. I mean, when you're looking at something like that, it's very compelling, and you have to take into consideration all of the things that happen in and around what's going around. I mean, you have to take into consideration the fact that, like, Nancy, you've had all kinds of things happen in your life. You've always had visitations, right? You've always seen things. You've always been subjected to it. And I mean, in this particular case, you've got to put all the ends together. People look at things as different entities, right? People look at different things. They don't join the dots. You are experiencing all of these things, and look what she's getting on camera as well.
Well, that's it. It's almost like they want, like, all of a sudden the cameras was like, it's almost like, okay, let's show her now. We've talked to her. We've moved stuff. Let's show her who we are now.
Exactly.
Well,
Yeah.
and
That's the
you're
important-
there, you're showing them respect. Like, of course they want to come out, like that's how I feel.
And I think that's the important thing a lot of investigators need to remember these days, because so many of people in our field, they just look at an image and discredit just instantly.
Yeah.
You haven't given a chance for the supply of the photos to give you their message and their story behind everything. Until you learn that story, you can't just simply discount everything.
No, you've got to join the dots. And that's the problem, so many of them, you're right, Mario, they just say, oh no, forget it. No, that's wrong. And that's why a lot of us paranormal investigators, we don't post a lot of our findings, because there's those keyboard warriors out there
Oh yeah.
that
Oh yeah.
just discount them immediately.
Yeah.
And you think, well, wait a second here. That's why in this field where
Mm-hmm.
orbs were concerned, I mean, there were years and years where there was no way in hell that we were ever going to post the orbs that we found, because people were going to say, but orbs
Mhm.
don't exist.
Yeah.
Mm.
Or it's dust particles.
Mm.
Right.
Yeah.
I have
Oh,
my son.
I've said that.
I had my
I've said
son one day, looked at me. He says, talking about paranormal. He says, Dad, he says, I deal with people like you all the time. He says, I think you're a little bit delusional, right? And I paused and looked at him, about 20 seconds. I said, you ever heard the saying that the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree? I said, I'd be a little worried about that, making those remarks.
That's funny. That's funny.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah. Anywho,
Um,
right, yeah.
We've got this one here too. And I think this one is very similar to the one that this one.
That was the
here.
first one. I think what happened, Mario uploaded 2 of the same pictures.
Yeah, I
Maybe,
think so.
maybe.
Yeah. But again, it's just such a fascinating picture.
Everything just became a big blur on my phone.
As I
of
said, it was the one video
flip.
I wanted to show you too.
Did we get the picture of the?
That's the dogs.
The alien in the sky, the ship.
Oh, I don't
Did you
know
get that one
this
too? About we have the ship and the person coming out of the ship.
Oh, hold on.
I
I
like
know.
I don't think I've got
This
that
one here is
Got-
interesting too, right? This is the Nancy's dog lying on the step. I don't know
Yeah,
if you
and
can see
you
what's
can
above.
see. Yeah. Go
You can
ahead.
see 3 dogs. I think the top one looks like sort of like a mutt,
yes.
and then there's 2 small ones underneath watching. Actually, I think one's a cat.
I know from one it looks like a dog.
No, the
she
big
never had
one's a
puppies.
dog, but the little ones.
And she never had no
Yeah, she's-
puppies.
No puppies, nope.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm trying to find. I've got so many of the pictures. Everything just turned into one big blur.
Hundreds of pictures.
Yeah.
Hundreds.
I love this one though. I mean, that's totally a dog. I mean, I'm looking at the second stare above your dog.
Yeah.
That's totally a dog face. I mean,
And then I actually caught a dog playing out in the field,
oh my
a ghost dog, and it's playing with some kind of ball or frisbee.
interesting.
And it's one of the most clearest pictures that you can't even say, I don't know what that is. You can say dog.
Wow.
You know,
That
we
is
were.
fast. Yeah.
There was another clip. I thought I had that clip on my phone, but I don't seem to have it. Or is it this one? Oh no, it's not this one. But it's one clip of what Tony, I think Tony and Nancy was saying was a coyote, and
Oh,
you
yeah.
see the coyote come into the field, and at the point where we believe the portal is, suddenly just disappears into the portal.
What?
And I-
And then you see the
Just-
portal in the tree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can just about make out it. I don't know whether it's the camera itself just malfunctioning a little bit, but that's what my grounded self has to tell myself. But I don't know. I don't quite see the coyote being, darting off anywhere else.
Wow.
It just looks like it disappears.
Just to let you know also too that Nancy's son is the one who set up the cameras, the CCTV cameras, and
Mhm.
that's what he does for a living, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's just not like an amateur getting up to put up a camera.
Yeah.
right?
This isn't some amateur footage.
No,
or
and we had Tony going too. Another camera at the other side now, so you can verify both sides.
That's good.
It's just fascinating. And it sometimes, when you've been doing this for a while, I don't know, you get a little bit, what's the word, jaded, I guess. Like, it's like, oh yeah, there's another ghost, there's another this, whatever it is. But then you see stuff like that and you're like, oh my gosh, like it kind of rejuvenates you a little bit. I guess it brings a little
It does
bit
and it doesn't, because
Yeah.
the ones, some are going, okay, that's cool, and then you have another one that comes right at you, and you're going, no, I don't like that one. Because that automatically, like we had those lights, as Mario was showing you, that came right at the fence.
Yes.
They came just 2 nights ago at the windows,
Oh,
Yes,
did
they
you?
do.
at the up there bedroom windows, and this time they headed straight for the house, and then they separated in the middle.
Oh,
and one went one way, one went the other, like to two different windows.
Oh,
Now, I'm looking at one clip I haven't put up yet, and it's of the same sort of light, and it starts shooting things down at the ground. And I haven't put this up yet. But what I'll do, I'll continue to add things to that playlist.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And
put the angel in one, because that's the most
Yes.
profound I'm finding.
yeah, I'll
Because
definitely.
that's the
keep
one that
adding
actually
more.
gave me my answer for my son, to prove that they were there for me.
Mhm.
I'll continue adding more, and then if you have us on next, and then we'll just go
Yeah,
over them again.
absolutely. I mean, as you know, as there's evidence and stuff coming in, we would love to, continue to bring you on and see what's going on. Keep updated, especially with your book coming out. It's not only going to be fascinating for us to read, but I think there's going to be a lot of people that are going to want to hear, read your story, and that's amazing. Like this is so
Well,
fascinating.
If it wasn't for these two, now especially Tony got me through it. Tony's the one who actually convinced me to write the book. He goes, "You got so much stuff here, write about it."
Oh yeah.
And we brought
Absolutely.
now Mario in, which is a great help.
Tony, what is the name of your team?
SHIP. It stands for Strange Happenings Investigators of the Paranormal, and
Okay.
we're based out of Fergus area.
Where is that?
Fergus, Ontario.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
And
that's just north of Guelph. Sorry.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And you guys have a website?
Yes, we do. It's a Facebook. It's a Facebook page we use.
Okay. And so people, if they want, they can always contact you through there.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
Mario, yeah, that
And
would be
yeah,
great.
Mario's New Light one, yeah, because they do investigations too. I think you're in Keswick too, aren't you? Mario?
Yeah, we're in Cathryn. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, anybody out there who wants, because they, as I said, they've both been amazing. I like that they all have different perspectives.
Mm-hmm.
So all three of us have different perspectives, and then we group into one, and then we come with one agreement, which I like, that everybody has their own views.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. Well, their own views, but also too is, I mean, there's some of it that's just, you can't really deny what you're looking at either by any means,
Sometimes you try to deny it though.
So
absolutely.
there's one aspect that I thought was quite interesting. Nancy, you were saying at one point that the alien phenomena's only been in the last 3 years that you've noticed it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's sort of in ufology right now. There's this thing going around. I mean, the new movie came out. What was it? Age of Disclosure, just recently.
hmm
And Lou Elizondo was quoted at one point saying, I think it was in 2022, saying the next 5 years is when disclosure is meant to be coming out, and there's meant to be more activity going on. And that sort of ties in with the timeline for when you started having activity. And if that's the case, is that why we're seeing more activity with the portal now?
Hmm.
That's interesting. Another way to look at it too is I think that more people are we're now more open to the idea of the paranormal, and where we're not being locked up into, the psycho ward or anything like that. People are more willing to talk about it, look at it, and and I was thinking about this as we were, earlier in the show, and I was like, people like you, Nancy, and really all of us, you reach that point, and I'm sure, obviously, Nancy, for someone like you who's, been experiencing this all your life, and the same with me and Lynda and stuff, but if people were to, like, you can't imagine your life being any other way with all of the things that you're experiencing,
Yeah, no,
and all
yeah.
of the things that come to you, and all of the things that are maybe perhaps speaking to you, or that you're able to see or feel or hear, or whatever the phenomenon is, right? But you can't imagine your life being any different. And then there's these
Oh, yeah.
people that and it's unfortunate for them that they haven't had that opportunity to experience really anything. and there's in such a place where they're, it's so static.
Well, it's true. There's people you can't talk to because they look at you weird still. So you sort of avoid certain conversations with other people.
They're fewer and far between now, but there's definitely out there for sure. I'm sorry, Tony, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, it's okay. I guarantee you, all 5 of us, right? We all can label ourselves by saying that we think outside the box.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And people who think inside the box, right, can't get it. They won't get it. There's no way. And it's very important. And I could never live inside the box, right? My mind's always thinking outside the box, right? I mean, when I see these videos, see these pictures, I go like, what are we experiencing here?
Yeah.
Right? What's going on with her backyard? Can I sell tickets to this? But there's so many questions, but you can never get all the answers.
Yeah.
How many times Nancy, if I told you, let's take this little situation that you're talking about and put it on the shelf?
Right.
Yeah.
I can't give you an answer right now.
Well, no, then your basic answer to me goes, I'm not surprised. More questions. I'm not surprised.
Sorry, Muriel.
So it's like when I was doing one of the analysis videos, I was looking at the map location, and there's a definite round impression around the same spot where we think the portal is.
Yep.
And it's one of those impressions that you'd only see for above ground. And I'm thinking, what would be the purpose of this perfectly round area? So
you seen it? I've been there visiting a number of times, right?
Well, we don't. Well, that's the point. Is we don't see it because it's in an area we don't go to, and that's the funniest part. Where you saw it is an area that's actually off limits because there's poison ivy and stuff there. So nobody cuts that, nobody does it, and we just leave it. And now it's funny that you see that in all the tall grass.
Yes. So it's like something's keeping you away from it.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
It's a perfectly round circle. It's just, and I'd like to get, when hopefully when we get down there, I'll bring some instrumentation, see if there's any sort of readings we can get there.
Wow.
That is so cool.
Do you know what's really interesting is that, you'll meet some people who say, oh, well, we don't do anything except ghosts and hauntings. And then you meet other people that say, well, we don't do anything other than, cryptids. And then you have other people that say, well, we concentrate on, aliens and extraterrestrials. But the thing is, when you see something like this, and all 5 of us, I know, agree on this, there's that interconnectedness, right? Of cryptids.
It's all related.
Extraterrestrial. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. And
what separates us? What separates us from the rest of the animal kingdom? Just doors and windows?
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh my God. Insert alien weird theme here.
This is not the first time we're doing a paranormal investigations that my group has come across Ray Grays.
Right.
Right. It's really interesting. Like when you go there, you don't know what you're going to get involved with.
No.
Right. No. We keep an open mind, and and when you get told that there's other things happening, you go like, okay, but you got to have an open mind, right?
Well, I'll tell you something, Tony. When I first started investigating, so I had always, seen, felt, whatever things, but not of an extreme, I guess. Like I don't know how to describe it. Like I knew things, but not new things. Like I never really pursued it. I also had like 3 kids, so I had enough going on in my life. Like you don't need. I was a single mom with 3 kids. I don't need any more crap coming around me. Like I'm good. You know what I mean? But when I first started investigating, I was like, what? There was times where I was like, we would be on an investigation, and I was like, what in the hell am I looking at? Like, is this like? And I don't drink. I don't do drugs of any sort. I am a coffee girl. That's my only, whatever. And I was just like, that worm kind of thing that we saw in your room here. I haven't seen things to that, like where it's like that bright, but I will tell you, I was at this apartment one time. This is a few years, like, when I was first investigating, or this purple thing right here. And we were at an apartment one time, and I saw like this blue worm looking thing coming right over the kitchen counter and go into, like, over the couch into one of the bedrooms. And I was just like, was I like, did I take in too many gas fumes over here? Like, what the hell is wrong with me? But the funny thing is that at the time when we were investigating, is I did have another investigator with, like, there was another medium with us, and I would just write everything down that I saw, and he would do the same thing. And at the end, we would compare notes, and I was like, holy shit, we had both written down that same thing.
Wow.
And yeah, I mean, there's things out there that you would never imagine, what existed. Like, it wasn't even a thought in the so seeing stuff like this it's amazing. It's amazing, and it's beautiful to me. Like, that's how I look at it. It's beautiful. Like, it's just truly beautiful pictures, like, and energy. Yeah. But it doesn't surprise me.
And Nancy, thank you for involving me in this as well.
No, as I said, I appreciate all your help. You've been a wonderful addition. As I said, what I liked is you didn't push, and that's what I don't like when someone pushes at me.
Yeah, Mary's got skills. Mary's got skills right there.
Yeah.
And we want to thank you, Mario, for bringing this to our attention, to bring you guys onto the show. Like, how blessed are we? Thank you so very much.
And for anybody out there, they're two amazing investigators. That's all I can say.
Yeah, absolutely.
Totally.
Well, thank you guys for being here. We truly appreciate it. Definitely, if you guys need any help, check out either Tony or Mario on their Facebook pages or their websites. Nancy, we will have you on again.
Okay. We have 998 videos. How's that?
Oh, yeah.
And we are here for all of them. Whatever you will share with us, we are here for all of it. So thank you so much, guys. Have an amazing evening. Thanks, everybody, for being here. And thank you for watching. Please make sure you subscribe, and please share our videos, like our videos, comment on the videos. It all helps us. So,
and thank you for having us on.
Thanks. Take care, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.